I would make another video because I haven't in a while, and this one I have a guest appearance of Miko, my lazy old man cat. And hopefully he won't do anything really embarrassing while we're filming this. And so as I was setting up for this video, I realized I wasn't wearing any makeup. Again, this is the second video where that's happened. But in all honesty, I think what we're talking about is so much more important than the actual look of everything. So who cares? I've gotten a few requests to do a video about anxiety with school or at school, that sort of thing. And what I think is interesting is I've already made a video that kind of is very similar to that. I had talked about social anxieties and making friends. Link to that below. But I do think school anxiety, work anxiety, any social anxiety is deeply linked to the fact that there's an anxiety about judgment, and you're worried people are going to judge you. You're worried people are going to judge you either because you have anxiety, because you're showing symptoms of anxiety, because maybe you can't do things that normal people do, maybe you get moody, maybe you get crazy, like hyper, maybe you just get fidgety, maybe you get awkward. I think we all have that fear that people aren't going to accept us and they're going to judge us. Because let's think about it for a moment. For me, a lot of anxiety is, oh my gosh, I'm going to get sick in public, hello phone, or something is going to happen and people are just going to judge me. And they're going to laugh and they're going to be like, oh my god, what is wrong with her? Or blah, 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 blah. Now in another video we talked about how 90% of the time that doesn't happen because people are so consumed with thinking about themselves that they will not, I promise you, they're not thinking about you. For example, my boyfriend and I went to go see The Hateful Eight about a month ago. And for some reason, I was super anxious about this movie to see it. He doesn't know this. I think it's because it was so long. And the idea of having to sit in a spot for so long without having a bathroom, like without, in my mind, I can't get up and go to the bathroom because I'm disrupting all these people. But I went in going, you know what? It is okay if you have to go to the bathroom. I was sitting close to the edge, which means it was easy access. I wasn't even having to walk past anyone but my boyfriend to get out. And people are going to be so absorbed in the movie, they're not even going to notice I went to the bathroom. So what happened? I had to go to the bathroom during the movie. And my stomach was being weird. This was at a time where I was kind of sick. So I literally left and took my time and kind of decompressed. I was pretty much gone for about, if not a little bit more than 10 minutes. What happened at the end of the 10 minutes, I came in, sat down, and finished the movie. Now what's funny, and I promise I'm getting to the point, is later I was talking to my boyfriend about it, and I mentioned that I had left to go to the bathroom, and of course he remembered. And he said something about the part that I had missed. And I was like, do you realize I was gone for 10 minutes? Because I was teasing him about, like, not texting me, are you okay, or anything. Of course, he asked me that when I got back. But he was like, oh my god, you were? And I was like, yeah, I was watching the clock. I was gone a little bit over 10 minutes. He's like, I didn't even realize. He was sitting right next to me, and he didn't even realize how long I was gone. Hello, phone. So that is, see, even people that you are close to and you love, although they care about you, they won't notice. Most of the time, they don't notice. For example, he didn't notice that I left and was gone for so long and then came back. So I think that's what we have to remember with strangers, that they're not going to notice. And as for the rest of the people, my sympathies go out to you if you have friends or family members that just don't understand anxiety. Because as someone who has anxiety and suffers from it a lot, I do know the frustrations of trying to talk to someone who cannot relate in any way. And there are some people who just don't get anxious, they don't stress, they don't understand panic attacks, they've never had one, and they just don't get it. They don't understand why you can't just calm down, they don't understand why all these feelings just bubble up. And those are the people that say, just relax, calm down, snap out of it, what's your problem, stop worrying. All those people who just don't understand. And it is so frustrating when you have someone really close to you that is like that, and they just aren't open-minded, and they can't relate at all. I think it's important to note what friends are like that, and what friends are a lot more empathetic and understanding. And I think you need to talk to those friends that are understanding and that can relate and offer resources. That's why it's really important to build yourself kind of a web of resources and love and support especially with people who also suffer from anxiety or whatever it is. I mean, you can join groups, there's message boards, there's Instagrams that you can connect with. You can connect in so many ways, not even in person. So there's no excuse for you to be like, I don't want to go outside, because I get like that too, where I'm just like, I can't, I'm anxious, I need to stay home. I totally get it. But there's so many ways you can connect with people where you don't have to see them in person. Text. There's so many people that I don't really know, but I have their number because I know them, of separate degrees of separation, and I know they suffer from anxiety too, that we can text each other whenever, like, are you okay? Your status was weird. What's going on? And you can just relate. Even that relating to someone or having someone relate to you for 5 minutes helps so much. So that is my advice, is build your network. And also know there's going to be people that just don't understand and they can't relate, and that's okay. Don't get so frustrated in them, because I want you to shift your focus to the people who do care about you and love you and are here to support you, because there's so many of us out there, and you just gotta reach out, and you will actually be surprised how many of your friends do suffer from anxiety but just don't talk to